When you arrive in Kinnick Stadium, you know what's in store. Hard nose, toughness, defense, and you better bring your hat and be ready to strike somebody when you come into this black and gold cauldron to take on the Hawkeyes. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Auburn's offense will start this game off. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Auburn lines up quickly. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like...
And that pass is intercepted.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Hand off from the shotgun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Branch. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. They dumped it off and didn't quite get to the first down marker, but they've created a better situation on fourth down.
No doubt. And listen, you want to push the ball down the field, and I want to go throw it beyond the sticks and get the first down, but I think they made the right decision dumping it off. You'd like to run it back and find a way to break an extra tackle and get that first down, but decision time now on fourth.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sweeney. Get it out on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fast motion from the offense. Caught behind the line. It's Cantrell. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Hawkeyes are flying down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with you guys.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors trying to get behind the defense. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands, what? SEC, SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
To the ground, he's got it again. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offense.
And that pass picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Corners are going to bail. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Cantrell. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today. With spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game, QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game. You saw a great example of that right there.
Off play action. Quickly complete. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Iowa! A great catch and run for 6.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one.
When you play zone coverage, and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to move it through the air. He wants to go deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive pickup. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They move the tight end all over. To throw, it's Sweeney. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Connection to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. The back goes in motion. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Sweeney. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Oregon is ahead early right now, but years past they've had Michael James or Joey Harrington. They don't have that guy this year, and that's why this is tight. They're up by a field goal over the Royals. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls and fires complete. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes or post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Ready to fire from the pistol. On the option. The pitch. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room. It's Branch. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Sweeney. He hurls one deep down the left side. Ball in the air, intercepted. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This offense has a 2nd down play. He'll ride his man on the option. Got the 1st down and more. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
RD, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The option's working, the quarterback's making the right reads, keeping the football, having a lot of success. You dang right. I'll run that again.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28, Iowa, 17.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll operate out of split backs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Still looking, on the move. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Right down the middle. He's got it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Sweeney. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They'll throw on 3rd and short. The quick out. That's a live ball. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. He wants to throw. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he drifted out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. 2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Makes his connection. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
It's good. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So, good first half.
He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Getting some heat. Lets it fly. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And your Iowa will take over 1st and 10.
Waste of time.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Sweeney. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
42, Iowa, 20.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with the...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. And the beatdown has ensued. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Fights off a defender. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sweeney. Finds his tight end. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Grove. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
How easy was that? I mean, when you got a quarterback that can run designed runs like this and get you 5+ yards and make it look that easy, yeah, it makes it really hard for the defenses to stop.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Oh, what a move to get open. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll run it to the right side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it, open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Snap in the shotgun. He's got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. Zings it complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see. They've got left in them. he'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll go to the ground. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Smashes through the tackle. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
56, Iowa, 27.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Going up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the air, it's Sweeney. Got a man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's going to throw deep right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. He wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point.
And the blitz gets to him just like that.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Touch pass on the run. He's loose down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
And he's brought down after a nice game. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sweeney. Quick strike complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Looking for more room. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't